Welcome back to the Candidates 2024. It's the final rest day of the tournament. Yesterday we had an absolute insane day, and I'm going to analyze a gameplay between Hikaru Nakamura and Alireza Firouzja. Round number 12, guys. We have only 3 rounds to go, and Hikaru is playing with white pieces. Alireza plays French defense. Takes, knight f3, bishop d6, c4, knight f6, c5, bishop e7. We see a lot of interesting ideas from Hikaru in this tournament, and in this specific game, again, we see something absolutely, stylish, c4, c5 idea right away, and queen a4, and already, Alireza is spending time because he is not aware of this position. Castle, bishop e3, and Hikaru gets some time advantage. Bishop e2, knight b4, queen d2, bishop f5, now fork, so Hikaru goes rook c1 to prevent. Knight g4, attacking this bishop, trying to get 2 bishop advantage. Bishop f4, takes, bishop c5, castle, rook e8, and at this point it seemed like Alireza made the game equal, but look at the time. Hikaru is up 30 minutes, and this is huge for this specific game. d3, bishop, and now instead of going bishop d1, there is some lines, knight a6, okay, I'll show you, bishop d1, knight a6, and knight c7, because we're distracting this knight from protecting this bishop, and if knight c7, rook c5, Hikaru is up a pawn, and has a very good position, but instead he goes quite, interesting rook c5. He's attacking bishop, but the point is this is being attacked as well. So of course takes, rook e1, and according to computer here, Hikaru is not better. And look, they're getting equal on time. Rook f5, and here Alireza blundered. So the move, this move is almost impossible to find. To the human eye, because you basically need to understand whites, and now computer already doesn't give any sort of advantage to black, and says that after queen d7 is basically still good for white because of rook g5 move. So knight e1, takes, and now Hikaru has 2 pieces for the rook. Rook d8, bishop c3, and it looks like, look, rook entered a first rank, some threats might happen. The point is, this bishop is so good that it can protect this knight forever. Knight e3, knight c7, counterattacking this rook, so our rook is still under attack. Rook e7, rook c5, protecting this knight, and now f6, bishop b4, king f7, h4, h5, king f2, threatening this pawn, but there are some sort of discover checks, so now rook goes back, and if takes, there might be some, knight c2, and now black is the side which wins the game. Knight d5 was played, knight d1, king g3, rook e5, knight d3, rook e8, and here Hikaru blundered by playing bishop e1. So it's not really a blunder because Hikaru still maintains a match, but what he should have done is to play rook c7, and here after king g8, knight e7, let's say king h7, there is knight f5 or knight d5, knight returns, there is this threat, and if king g6, let's say, there is bishop d2, and now it just looks like king will be attacked. So let's say rook d8, there is knight 3 f4, and now if king f5 is played, which is really bad, there is rook c5, and there are already some mating threats. Let's say king f5, there is even this and this, and somehow white wins the game. And if king h7, knight f6, king h6, knight e4, and let's say rook d2 is played, because knight d2 and pawn promotes, but there is rook c6 check, rook d6, king h7, knight g5, king g8, and rook d8 checkmate. So of course that didn't happen. Bishop e1, knight b2, and now again, let's say knight b2, there is even rook e1, And now black are slightly better because this pawn is so powerful, and basically knight will have to go back, rook d1, and black will be up in exchange. Of course, Hikaru saw that. He plays rook b5, pinioned this on b file, rook d1, rook b2, rook d3, rook b7, king f8, knight f4, this, and now king f2. Bishop b4 is not playable because there will be pawn promotion. King f2, a5, rook a7, rook a4, g3, g5, takes, and now again Hikaru is winning. Here Alireza should have played rook a1, and after rook a5, you know, probably will hold the game with 3 pawns, let's say, because knight e2, and now g5, and at some point, you know, he will trade all pieces and will sacrifice his rook for the knight or this bishop and make a draw. He could have held it easily, but he plays g5, and now he gives up this h5 pawn, and now it becomes very complicated to defend. Rook a2, rook a8, king f7, a6, and knight is jumping to c4, a3, and at some point this pawn will be lost. Rook b5, rook a5, he takes the pawn, king d5, king f3, and here Alireza admitted his loss, because basically bishop d2 will take the pawn and will convert with this bishop and knight pair against this rook, because basically Hikaru will have extra pawn. So going to other games that happened today. Today is the rest day. Tomorrow I'll also post a video analyzing the game between Gukesh and Nijat Abbasov. And Fabi won his game against FIDE, and Jan drew against Prague, and we have an absolutely insane tournament situation. I don't think Prague is going to have chance for the first place, but other 4 players definitely have chances. Let's say, because in last rounds Nepo has to face Hikaru and Fabi. So we have 3-way tie now. Gukesh 7.5, Hikaru 7.5, Jan 7.5, Fabi 7, Prague 6, FIDE 5, Alireza 4.5, and Nijat Abbasov with 3 points will probably going to finish last. So Jan against Hikaru with white. That's one of the most important games here. Prague against Fabi. Again, Fabi needs to win. FIDE against Nijat Abbasov. This game doesn't really interest us. And Gukesh Damaraju plays Alireza Firuza with white pieces as well. So it's getting interesting and more exciting with 2 rounds coming this weekend. So let's see what happens. One of the best tournaments recently, has only 1 place matters, and everyone is fighting for it. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.